Hey guys, welcome back to Sports Outpost. This is Mark coming at you today with another episode of our NCAA Football 06 Uconn Huskies Dynasty. We are a quarter of the way through the 2005 season, and we are down to a quarter of our recruiting targets left as another guy has abandoned us after a tough loss to Notre Dame in overtime. We have Chris Pittman, Keith Boyd, Reggie Sanders, and Lonnie Miller left to try to recruit. Got some extra points to throw at these guys, and hopefully we can get one of them before the season's end. Let's move over to the top 25 and see what's going on with the top teams in the nation. As you can see, it looks like everyone in the top 10 took care of business. Boston College survived a scare against Ball State out of the MAC, surviving 45-41. Fresno State's up to 15th. Northern Illinois is up to number 16. Arizona State's dropping to 19 after they lose their second straight game. Florida gets upset by Bama, and Oregon State gets upset by Washington State. Miami, Ohio, Michigan, and Oregon have all gone from unranked to ranked. Let's move over to the Heisman race. Adam Wright is still on top, the #1 player in the country to this point in the season, the running back for Auburn. Tim LaFew for Cal is back up to number 2. Desmond Blumenthal drops down to 3rd. Michael Lunkin drops down to 4th, and Miguel Bailey is back in the top 5 at 5th. Now, let's get ready to get into the game action in East Hartford, Connecticut. It is our Big East opener, the first career Big East matchup for Thad Daniels as a head coach. Syracuse is ranked 92nd. They are 1-3. We are coming in ranked 76. We are 2-2. It is a cold, chilly day here in Connecticut at Rentschler Field. It's a packed house though for this Big East opener. Here come your 2-2 Uconn Huskies, and there's the enemy, the Orange Men of Syracuse, coming out of the state of New York. And Adam Mangum's getting highlighted pregame. Are we actually favored for the first time in 05? And we are. The Uconn Huskies are the favorites to win. We are Lee Corso's pick for the first time this season. But also we lose a coin toss for the first time this season. Syracuse pulls a Uconn. They elect to receive, and they're giving it to their star running back, Mike Wright, early, and they will probably be giving it to him often, as he is one of the best running backs in the Big East and is their lone impact player on the offensive side of the ball. But nonetheless, here's the quarterback Morris showing off his arm for a first down, and they pitch it out to Wright again on 1st and 10, and he goes nowhere fast. It is now 2nd and 14, and they're lining up in the I formation with Wright out wide. This is an interesting set here for Syracuse. Morris is back to throw, looking left, looking right, and it's swatted down 3rd and very long from the 37. Here's Morris back to pass again, and he nearly gets sacked. It's an incomplete pass, and here comes Uconn with its first possession of the night. Mangum gets a nice 7-yard run on 1st and 10 there, but Robertson follows that up with a negative play. It's now 3rd and 5. Mangum back to throw. He's slinging it long, looking for Spinner, and Spinner makes the catch over the shoulder, just like we do, and we are down to the Syracuse 16-yard line. It's now the 17-yard line as it's 2nd and 11. The running game ain't doing much early, but Mangum's slinging the rock, and it's incomplete on this try. It's now 3rd and 11. Handing it off to Wesley. Robertson's got a lot of room to the left, and he's diving into the end zone. Early lead for Connecticut, 7-0. Huskies up on the Orangemen of Syracuse. 2:17 left in the first quarter. Uconn strikes first. Beautiful blocking on that weak zone to the left side. And Robertson had nothing but green grass to score that touchdown. Here comes Syracuse looking to respond. Morris back to throw. Looking left, and he finds his man Cummings for a nice gain of 5. It is now 2nd and 5. Morris back to throw, going right. He finds Johnson. Johnson gets a gain of 4. It's 3rd and 1. Wright gets the handoff. He breaks a tackle and gets a nice gain of 15 out to the 45-yard line. And here's a pitch to Wright. He's throwing it, and he throws an absolute dime to Thomas over there on the right sideline, and they are in Uconn territory for the first time tonight. And then Morris finds Cummings again on that left side for a gain of 18. And they are now near the Uconn red zone at the 21-yard line. 2nd and 10 after the short run by Wright. It's a fake pitch. Morris back to throw, and he goes nowhere fast as Uconn gets the sack, and it's 3rd and 11. Morris throwing it to the end zone, and it falls incomplete. Nice deflection by Riley, who has no doubt been our best corner so far this season. The field goal is up for Syracuse. It is good. The Orange respond with a field goal after the Uconn touchdown. The ball is back to the Huskies, 7-3. Mangum rolling right, looking to throw it, slings it on the run, and he had a couple of guys, and it goes in between 2 open receivers. Not a great throw there by Mangum, but Mitchell follows it up with a very nice 7-yard run. That will give us a 3rd and short now as we head to the second quarter. And so far, so good in Thad Daniels' Big East opener here as head coach in Uconn. 3rd and 3, the handoff to Robertson. He was going nowhere up the middle, busted to the outside, and still gets stopped short of the first down. So the ball's heading back to the Orange, and they give it to their fullback, and he gets stripped. The ball is out. Uconn recovers it. What a play by the defense. Of course, Riley is right there for the fumble recovery, and the Huskies now have the ball at the Syracuse 39-yard line, and it's a direct snap to Willie Mitchell, who's got nothing but green grass and speed, and he gets it down to the 10-yard line. We're going to give it to Willie again, and once again, there's that speed. This time it's to the left. Nothing but green grass, nothing but 6. It's a touchdown for Uconn. Both have been on the ground so far tonight. 14-3 lead for the Huskies in this Big East opener at home. Here's the ensuing kickoff, and Brown for Syracuse breaks loose. He's got a lot of room, gets it out near midfield at the 41-yard line. Very nice return there for Syracuse. Wright gets the handoff and gets 3 up the middle, and is now 2nd down and 7. And here comes Morris, and it's a draw handoff to Wright, and Wright gets a very nice gain of 7. It is now 1st down and 10 from the 49-yard line, and they are going back to Mike Wright on the pitch. He runs over Riley on the outside. 2nd and 6. Morris back to throw, looks right, and nothing is there as it gets swatted down. 3rd down and 6. Morris is going to have to throw it again, and it's over the middle, and he finds his man for the 1st down. And Morris is connecting very well with his receivers so far in this game. And Wright is playing fantastic as he gets a gain of 8 on that 1st down carry. It's 2nd and 2. Morris is looking over the middle, and he just overthrows Johnson on what probably would have been a touchdown pass. It's 3rd and 2, and we knew the pitch to Wright was coming. It gets stopped in the backfield. 44-yarder is up, and Syracuse's kicker doesn't even come close. Drifts way right. The Orange men are absolutely sick. It's 14-3 Huskies, and it is now Uconn ball from their own 27-yard line. Here's the direct snap to Mitchell, and it is a bad one. A loss of 6. We're now back to the 21, 2nd and 16. Mangum slings it right, and it gets deflected and then intercepted by Mail. And that is a huge response by the Syracuse defense, getting the ball back to their offense in identical field position they left off last drive with at the Uconn 27. And they started off with a handoff to Wright up the middle, and it goes nowhere fast. And then Morris gets sacked for a loss of 5. It is now 3rd and 15 from the Uconn 32. Morris back to throw again. He's looking middle, then throws it left. And Cox gets the interception, and he nearly cribs it down the right sideline. The ball is back to the Huskies. Mangum's back to throw on 2nd down. He's looking right, then slings it back to the middle, and it gets knocked away for an incompletion. Mangum is playing with fire as he is throwing the ball into crowds of Syracuse defenders. It's now 3rd and 8 from the 47. Let's see what this Uconn offense can do. Mangum rolling left. He's got all kinds of time and space, and he finds Simpson for a huge gain down the left sideline. Here's Mangum again, and that was just a bad throw there as the defensive lineman swats it down. 2nd down, Mangum back to pass again with an empty set. He finds Robertson on the drag for a gain of 5. It is now 3rd and 5. Can Mangum in the Uconn offense get it in the end zone? Yes, they can. Simpson to the left on the flag route. That is a beautiful way to end the first half for the Uconn Huskies as they are now dominating the Syracuse Orange. Now we will head into the 3rd quarter getting the ball first for the first time in the second half this season, and Spinner nearly goes all the way on the opening kickoff of the third quarter. Great field position for Uconn. Mangum rolling left, and he finds a diving McDaniel over the middle for a first down. Second down, it's a handoff to Robertson. He gets a solid gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7. It's a handoff to Mitchell. He's got a lot of space. A very nice juke. A second nice juke. And then he gets tackled down near the 23-yard line of Syracuse. It's 2nd and 10. Here's McDaniel, the star fullback, on the handoff up the middle. And he gets a great run for a first down. And it is now 1st and goal, Huskies. And Robertson gets the pitch from Mangum on the option. Runs it to the left side. It is now 28-3 Uconn with 2:33 left in the third quarter. Robertson has 2 touchdowns. Mitchell has 1, and Mangum has 1 throwing as well, as Uconn is showing a little bit of everything and that they are a superior team here over the Syracuse Orangemen in this Big East opener at home. Mike Wright gets a couple of runs that go nowhere. It's 3rd and 8. Morris has no time. He gets sacked. Syracuse is forced to punt again, and Willie Mitchell gets the handoff on the ensuing drive. 1st and 10, and he gets a big gain of 20. We are now at the 42-yard line. Another nice juke from Willie as he kind of backsteps on the Syracuse defender there for a gain of 8. He gets this one up the middle. Another big game for Mr. Mitchell, and we are heading to the fourth quarter up 28-3. Mangum is now back with an empty set in the backfield. No backs. He's looking over the middle, and he finds Spinner again, and we are doing pretty much anything we want as we continue to wear down this porous Syracuse defense. The direct snap to Robertson goes for 3. It's 2nd and 7. Mangum looking left, and it's a drop by Simpson. Very unlike him there. Here comes the field goal from Wright, and it's no good. I thought it definitely snuck in that left upright, but the refs thought otherwise. Not like it really matters, as there's 3:44 left in this game, and we are up 25. Scoring any more at this point would almost be a formality. Mike Wright's padding his stats with a couple nice runs here to kick off this next drive. Morris play action, rolling right, and that should have been picked by Palmer. He was lucky that it wasn't. It is now 3rd and 8. Let's see if Syracuse can avoid a punt. And he finds Wright on the pass to the right side. Very nice throw from Morris there. Easily his best throw all game. And Wright continues to put up some impressive runs and numbers. He's really all Syracuse has on the offensive side of the ball. Morris back to throw again, nearly gets sacked. It's incomplete. It's now 4th and 2, and Syracuse is lining up in the I formation, just trying to make this deficit look a little bit better. They do get the first down on the handoff to the fullback there. Morris now finds Thomas over the middle for a nice gain of 8. Here's the handoff to Wright. No, it's a play action. Morris looking right and throwing an incompletion. It's 3rd and 3, minute 49 left in the fourth quarter. And Syracuse is just trying to get a touchdown on the board before the final whistle in this one. 4th and 1. Here's the handoff to Wright, and he loses 2 yards. We added another touchdown before the end of the game, but that was all she wrote. 35-3. We put together our most balanced and well-played performance of the year as we get our first dominating win in the Thad Daniels era here at Uconn. 35-3 in our Big East opener against the Syracuse Orangemen. We are now 3-2 on the season, 1-0 in the Big East, and you cannot ask for a better start in conference play here in 2005 than that if you are a Connecticut Huskies supporter. And if you take a look at some of the stats, and it reflects the score, we dominated Syracuse on pretty much every facet of the game. Red zone efficiency, third down efficiency, turnovers, total yardage, special teams yardage, everything. I mean, we played damn near a perfect ball game, and we didn't even throw the ball that much at all. Mangum had a very efficient game, but he only attempted 12 passes. The real stars of the day for the Uconn offense were Willie Mitchell, who had 13 carries for 171 yards and 2 touchdowns. Robertson had 10 carries for 49 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns as well. Simpson had the 1 touchdown catch through the air. The receivers didn't do too much besides that. And we played exactly how we wanted to today at home in this Big East opener. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. See you on the next one.